Hello guys and girls and welcome back to a brand new video today for today's video. Today's video is another video for me doing my match preview for 2026-2027 for the first game at Prenton Park this coming Saturday against Rochdale. So I'm going to be having one of my friends come on the channel now, and this is Morgan Gray. He will be speaking about Tranmere versus Rochdale game.
Right, so cheers Alex for having me back on the channel. Obviously, Rochdale are back in League 2, which you know what it means, Carabao Cup, the EFL Trophy and the FA Cup, and of course, League 2 football, back in the Football League, after 3 years short in the National League, obviously, getting promoted at Wembley. Last season was fantastic, but yeah, so I'm coming here, give me thoughts on Rochdale Tranmere at Prenton Park in the Carabao Cup. I can't even say it. I'm not even going to try, but yeah, it's going to be a tough test. You just signed Harrison Mail, I believe. So yeah, we obviously lose Jim McNulty to Stockport County, and also Ollie Watmuth has gone back on loan out to Stockport County instead of us. It's going to be tough. Obviously, we want to progress to get Bradford City, so do you. I'm going to go a 2-1 cheeky 2-1 win to the Dale. Obviously, Alex, like I say again, thanks for having me on the channel. Please look out for Emmanuel Desiree, of course, Rochdale's top goal scorer of last season, and I think he'll be our top goal scorer this season. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Alex.
So thank you for coming on, Morgan, means a lot, thank you very much. So going into the game for Tranmere against Rochdale, Rochdale came up from National League last season. They finished second in the league. Yes, they've got a new manager, with one of their managers leaving to go to Stockport. So the manager that they've got Ian Watson, who was at South Shields last season, and they finished in second in the league, which I thought is very good for them. They got over 100 points, which is awesome, which is very good. But for me, things can change. Things will change in League 2, because obviously League 2 is a difficult league to get out of. So for me, going into this game against Rochdale, I think it's going to be a very good game, very tight game at times. But I think Tranmere will finally get the job done, and hoping to get the win and get the job done and go to Bradford in the week after, because we could play them away from home. So that's if Tranmere win. If Rochdale win, they play Bradford. So for me, going into the teams for Rochdale, obviously they've got some okay players from what I've seen. From what I do remember from a few years ago when we played them a few years ago. I think one of the players that did score for us was Charlie something, but I can't remember his second name. But yeah, he scored two goals against Rochdale in the last time we played them at home. But obviously when we were away, we got a 2-2 draw, and I do remember that because I do remember Josh Hawke scoring a penalty in one of the games in the game, which I thought was good. But for me, we should have won the game in my opinion. But we literally bottled it in the last few minutes of the game. But for me, things need to change and things need to be a lot better for this new season for Tranmere. Honestly, with Tranmere, I think it's going to be a very tough game. But for me, with their players that they've got the likes of Ryan East, Ethan Ebanks, Landell, obviously he's the captain, and I'm sure he was at Wolves a few years ago. Two former Tranmere players is Harvey Gilmore. I think he's a very good player. And Manny Disrui, that used to play for Tranmere. So going into the other players that they've got is Devante Rodney, Luke Hannon, Toby Adebayo Rowling, Casey Petty, Dan Moss, Corey Edwards, Brian Belongo, never heard of him, Sam Beckwith, and obviously Ed Francis, and another main legend for them is Ian Henderson. So for me, going into this game, I think it's going to be a very tough game, like I've said. But for me, I think Tranmere Rovers can get the job done, hopefully, and we can actually go into the next round, and that is the first round of the Carabao Cup. So we are in the preliminary rounds for this game against Rochdale at Prenton Park on Saturday. For me, I am very excited for this game. I think it's going to be a great game. But let's just hope Tranmere Rovers can play with fight and progression in the game. Because honestly, my thinking, I think we could get a few goals in this game from what I've seen. Yes, Rochdale have had an awful prediction, awful games in the friendlies because they didn't win a game. But obviously they did lose 3-2 today against Halifax at home. So things can change from friendlies to a main game. So I think it's going to be very difficult for them. If they can get something out against Tranmere, fair play to them. But we need to be up for this game more than anything. Yes, we have a new manager, Darryl Clark. I think that's an okay manager from what I've seen. He's got some good things about him. Obviously, he's had a few promotions. But for me, we've got Dean White as our assistant manager. For me, I think that's not bad. I think that is a decent assistant for us because I think he's okay. And also we've got Brian Yetson, who's our goalkeeping coach. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be coming in. I still expect us to make 2 more. I could possibly say about 2 or 3 more signings because Tranmere need another backup goalie because we've only just got Harrison Mail from York. So I think things will need to happen, things will need to change if that will happen. So, me going into this, I think it's going to be a difficult game, like I've said. But I think Tranmere Rovers can do something about it and possibly get a few goals in the game. From what I've seen of the likes of Charlie Whitaker, he's been sensational in our friendlies. He's been awesome, scoring goals, playing well. But yeah, we will have to see how things go on Saturday against Rochdale. So, being realistic, I think it'll be a good game. Obviously, we've played them a few times. Obviously, last time we played them in League 2. And we got to draw at their place, like I've said. But when we got a win, that was a great win because we won 2-0. So things will change. But yeah. So going into my team, and I will say if the players are new or not. So in goal will be Harrison Mail, who is a new keeper from York. My back 4 will be Slater, new signing, Jacob Slater from Harrogate. I think he looked very promising when we played Blackpool in pre-season. Back 2 will be Turnbull and Smith. From what I've seen in Smith, I think he's been very good, scoring a few goals lately, especially one of the goals against Cheltenham last season was very good when we won 3-1. Obviously, Jordan Turnbull scored a few goals. I think he scored against MK Dons a few years ago, which was, I think he scored 2 goals in that game, which was very good. Another player is Joel Senior, who is a new player from Bristol Rovers. So going into my midfield 2. My midfield 2 is the captain, Leo Connor. From what I've seen of Leo Connor, I'm happy for him. I think he's a very good player. I think he's aged 27 now. His birthday is today. And I just think he is a very good player. And then I'll go for Jordan Davis From what I've seen, Jordan Davis, I thought he scored a great goal in the pre-season game against Blackpool. But things can change. If we can do that, we can actually get a win in this game. And then obviously my midfield three, obviously with the two wingers, I'll go for Zane Okro. And then in the middle will be Charlie Whitaker. And then on the right will be Tom Ince. Tom Ince coming to Tranmere Rovers. What a hell of that was a great signing for us, what we've done. And we've actually got more than 2 year deal, which is promising and very good. And then up front, it could be a new signing that we could bring in before Saturday's game. I'm not too sure, but at this moment in time, I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Joe Ironside for the game. So that will be my team lineup for the game for a 4-2-3-1. My score prediction: 3-1 Tranmere Rovers. Goal scorers: I'm going to go for Troy Whitaker. I think he'll score like he always scores. I'm going to go for Jordan Turnbull. I think he'll get a goal. And then I'll go for another one. I'm going to go for Tom Ince with the goal. And that will be a 3-0 win for Tranmere. And for them, I'm probably going to go for Manny Disraeli for them. So it will be a 3-1 win for Tranmere Rovers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe for now. I will see you guys into the next video. I will see you guys in the next game. And I think next one will be Tranmere Rovers versus Rochdale. So see you guys in a bit. Goodbye.